So today's a good day if you're looking forward to Mortal Kombat 4 in the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dynasty on this Tuesday night. Got for you guys a pretty big deal of an update because earlier this afternoon, Digital Clips actually dropped some pretty big news. Essentially, we're getting Mortal Kombat 4 with enhanced graphics settings. It's gonna look better than it's ever looked. I'm not kidding. So in today's video, got that to unpack. They also confirmed a bunch of menu options, like in Mortal Kombat 4. You could simply toggle the option to use meat. Yeah, pretty simple. Same can be said for using alternate outfits, costumes in MK4 as well. There's even an option to turn off blood and turn off violence, aka Fatality. So we're getting a nice look at all the settings we'll be getting for, the graphical output of MK4, but just in general, just the game settings for Mortal Kombat 4 today, courtesy of Digital Clips. So before I break all this stuff down, you guys do know the drill. It takes you a second. If you can, please drop a like on the video, because without you, these MK Legacy Collection videos don't happen. Hit the hype button, too. Never say hit the hype button. Hit the hype button. Let's just see what happens. So earlier today, Digital Clips comes out and drops this bombshell right here. Says, we've enhanced MK4's graphics with 2x and 4x rendering modes, which give the 1997 arcade original a smooth, modern look. It's entirely optional. Run at the original resolution with the CRT filter for authenticity. Now attached, we could see pretty much every graphical option we're going to have for Mortal Kombat 4. This screenshot we'll be seeing different renditions of is going to be Reiko facing off against Raiden. And this is essentially the 1x build in the graphic settings of Mortal Kombat 4, which, clear as day, you could see a lot of jagged edges. Looks pretty sharp. Again, some of you guys might like this, but chances are it's probably going to hurt your eyes. So because of that, you have the 1x setting, then you also have the 2x setting. This is the 2x setting where, clear as day, this has been smoothed a bunch more. And I think this is probably the sweet spot right here. I think this is probably what I'll be using, because when you go from 1x to 2x, then finally to the 4x setting, look at this. This straight up looks like a modern Mortal Kombat Classic being re-optimized for 4K. It's beautiful, but again, kind of takes me out of this, like, classic, traditional MK4 look. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but let me see some scan lines and just how it works out. I think the 1x is probably not for me. The 2x, I think, looks pretty accurate. The 4x just looks like an entirely new game, which is exciting, but for you purists out there, maybe just a bit too smooth. But nonetheless, isn't this crazy to see we're having these graphical settings for the MK4 arcade port we're getting in the Legacy Collection? It's nutty to see this stuff. Now, the final image right here is the game settings. You can see your difficulty settings, violence, which is confirmed to be essentially turning on or off fatalities. That was confirmed in a response to their initial tweets. Then we have the blood option. Then we have the unlimited round timer option, the unlimited fatality time option. Again, the rendering scale. So there you go from 1x, 2x to 4x. Then you can see we have play as meat on or off. Then we have the alternate outfit on or off. Then obviously you can reset all your settings to default. And when you make your way over to the right-hand side, it says 1997 Mortal Kombat 4. The Elder God Shinnok has escaped from the Netherrealm with the assistance of the evil sorcerer Quan Chi. Now, only Earth's greatest warriors can stop him. The first 3D Mortal Kombat fighting game, Mortal Kombat 4, was powered by a custom 3D chip called Zeus, offering 15 new and returning characters and the ability to summon melee weapons at will. Mortal Kombat 4 also lets combatants sidestep into the third dimension to avoid attacks. So that's a nice look at all the options we'll be getting with the Mortal Kombat 4 build in the Legacy Collection. I still can't get over the fact that they actually managed to give us all these options. It's nuts. Now, Stephen Frost, head over at Digital Clips, came out and said, now you can play Mortal Kombat 4, in my honest opinion, in a way that looks even better than the OG arcade version if you want to. It's all about choices. Again, options, preference. I like this. I like this a lot. Now, going back to speaking in regards to the alternate costume toggle on or off, Jeremy asked this question to Steven saying, how does the alternate outfit option work? Did you not access them the same way as console versions? And Steven says there is a menu option you can enable. Then you can choose the alternate outfits by holding the start button and then selecting the character. So, no, it's been almost like 25, 30 years. That's how you get it done. That's how you're going to be getting it done in the Legacy Collection. Now, I also thought this question was interesting. Right here, we have Dr. Trey81 saying, does this include the Switch 2 version in regards to all the 1x, 2x, 4x graphics scaling options? And Steven says, all versions have the option, though for some situations on some platforms, the performance might dip a little bit due to processing overhead. So safe to say maybe if you're trying to run 4x on the Switch 1, maybe you get some frames dropping, which is kind of unfortunate. Again, has to be in our hands to actually know just how quote-unquote bad it'll be. But, I mean, worst case scenario, you play on 2x on the go. I think that's still pretty solid. Now, right here as well, going back to discussing meats, Ultra Zero X7 says, I noticed the play as meat option at the 4th screenshot. Makes me wonder if that game crash bug when finishing the game as meat is fixed in this. Steven says the crash has been fixed. Of course, I didn't even realize that was a common error when using meats in the Mortal Kombat 4 ladder. So boom, there you go. New render settings for the graphics. Meats usable without bricking your system. A lot of positive stuff. And to kind of tear down some of that positivity, because I gotta throw it in here. Katana said, thanks, may I ask why Mortal Kombat Gold was excluded? Please answer me. I want to know, because it's my favorite classic game. And Steven says, we always try to include every game possible in all our collections, except for any legal, licensing, or technical issues that can prevent it. Same statement we've been seeing for about 4 or 5 weeks. So you guys should probably just stop asking for gold at this time. Again, we just recently broke down an interview that Interloco had with Implicit Conversions, the team responsible for helping Digital Eclipse emulate the PS1 games in this collection. And according to them, seems like there's not really a demand for Dreamcast emulation in general, because the cost doesn't really justify the means to get it done. If there was like 20 Mortal Kombat games on the Dreamcast, well then yeah, of course, they'll look into Dreamcast emulation. But the fact that it's just one game really doesn't make sense for them, at least at this point. And that's the same that can be said for the N64 build of Trilogy. So, you know, just tossing that in there. Just at this point, guys, we're like 2-3 weeks away from the launch. It's not going to change. They're aware we want it, but again, unless WB decides to grant them some extra additional funds to support that, I can't see it happening. Again, never say never, but, you know. But anyways, that's all I got for y'all today. Mortal Kombat 4 is now looking much better than the footage that we got initially back maybe at this point like 4 or 5 weeks ago during that Nintendo Direct. Initially, I really didn't think it looked too bad at all, but there were some sticklers in the comment section that definitely thought that all this footage from the Nintendo Direct just looked like complete dog shit. I mean, I guess. So hopefully today, if one of you guys who were really not liking what you were seeing in that Direct trailer, hopefully these new screenshots and confirmation of the scaling options can kind of calm you down. You can take deep breaths. It's gonna look okay. It's gonna look good. Throw in the CRT filter options. I'm sure it's gonna look better than it's ever looked. I mean, again, that's what Steven's saying. So take a chill pill. Everything's coming together, I promise you. Mortal Kombat 4 finally here, and it seems like they're doing it some justice. Hard to believe this game has never been ported, the arcade port, the arcade version on home consoles, and it's finally here. By all accounts, better than ever. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. What do you think of all these new settings being revealed for Mortal Kombat 4 graphically? What do you think of those meat options? Pause. If you enjoyed the video, though, it does take you a second. Please drop a like on it. Subscribe for some more MK content like this on the channel. Till next time, been your host, been Dynasty. You guys, please take care, stay safe. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Stepping on it crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all these racks, I be steady counting my digits. Stepping